Hey everyone, it's Wendy Hatton. I wanted to make a really quick video on a topic I've been getting asked a lot lately on how I close out a party. So I know you probably saw tons of party videos. I love to have a party. Those are my favorite things to do in the business is have a party. But I wanted to touch this video on how I'm closing it out, okay? So at the end of the party, basically at the party, I'm going through all the products, showing before and after pictures. You got the party thing down, okay? At the end of it, I look around at everyone and I say, I know you're sitting here and you're wanting every single product. Am I right? And I nod my head because most people are. I said, so what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to start with the best value, okay? And go backwards. So I hand out the brand partner application and the preferred customer application. I put the brand partner on top and staple the preferred customer underneath it. So I hand out the paper applications and I start with the value of the $1,000 package. I want people to see, hey, I don't know if you're looking for the business, because I'm talking about the business, or if you're just looking for the best deal, okay? That was seriously me when I started. I never thought I would do this as a business. I really didn't. I just wanted the product free. I bought the $1,000 package because it was the best value, and I'm all about saving money. I always come home and tell my husband how much money I saved. So even if you're looking for the best value, buy in bulk at a discount with the option to get it free, then you may want to look at this package because a $1,000 package is like almost $900 in savings. It's going to give you multiples of the products. It even contains, it's the only package that has the firm body contouring cream. And I know everybody's wanting that firm. And so I let people see the value in it. So it could be for them, or maybe the business they may not think is for them, but the value of that $1,000 package may be. Then I go down to the $750 and then the $500. I spend a lot of time there thinking, okay, if you just want to try the product at the best value, again, not for sure about the business, at least this kit is almost a 50% savings to get you started. And then I always ask them, do you think if you got results, and I show before and after pictures, like these, say in 90 days, do you think you'd know 3 friends that would want it? And they're like, yes. And I said, well, with this kit, it does give you the option to get it free if you decide to do that. If not, worst case, you're gonna buy the products cheaper going forward. So after that, and then I go down to a customer, hey, we love our customers, spend the $150, get free shipping, there's a great advanced skincare set. So again, go backwards. Now, after that's said and done, I do tell part of my story, and the most valuable story you can ever tell is, it's the story when I first started. It's not my story now. It was the story when I first started. I made my investment back fast, in a couple of weeks. I was able to make I get my product free. I've been in the business almost 5 years, and I tell them, I've never had to pay for my product. And like the first month in the business, it started paying for my daughter's all-star cheerleading. That's the best story you can tell is when you first start, okay? And you don't have to have a Lexus car or be a national marketing director to have a story. And if you're brand new, then just share someone else's story. And if you're brand new, you're gonna have help at your party to close. So don't worry about that part either, okay? Next, after the party's over and I've kind of told my story, I then walk around and individually talk to the guest. And I ask, usually just one thing. I'm like, hey, so what are you trying to decide between? That right there can be the most powerful question you ever ask. What are you trying to decide between? Because now they're going to tell me. They're going to tell me if it's, hey, one of the packages or the business. For example, you will be surprised. I will ask people that and they'll be like, oh, well, I'm trying to decide if I want to do the 500 or if I want to kind of go ahead and just take the leap and do the 1,000. Now I know how to talk to that person. Or maybe I sit down to the next person and they're like, well, I'm not interested in the business, but I am interested in this, this, and this, and this. They name off 4 or 5 products. And I'm like, okay, great. However, look at what you're spending. You can pretty much, for $100 more, get a $500 kit with everything in it at a better value. And they're like, well, but I want the firm. So if you're a brand partner on here and you have some inventory, like I kind of stock up on firm, I'm like, well, I'll tell you what, if there's a product in there, a value, you want to trade out or trade out a couple products, I'll swap you out for the firm. That way you get the best deal. That right there has made a lot of people buy the 500. And now somebody asked me the other day, they're like, well, if I start game plan with these people that are only buying it for the best deal? No, I'm not. But I'm not leaving them there either. I'm following up with these people. I will call them sometime and like, hey, 2 or 3 weeks, hey, you loving the product? And they're like, oh my gosh, I love it. And this may be somebody that told me they would never sell. I actually told my sister about it, and she's actually wanting to buy a $1,000 kit too because I was telling her about my results. See, I follow up with them because most people like myself did not join this business thinking I was going to be a salesperson. I really just wanted the best deal. So another thing is I ask more questions than give out information. Because a lot of times people will sit there and like, oh, I can tell they're intrigued in the business. And they're like, well, I'm thinking, but I'm like, well, what's holding you back? Ask questions, because most of the time they will say, I'm not a salesperson. But instead of me trying to say, come on, Jan, you can do it, Jan, you'll be awesome. I ask them, I want to know what their concern is. And if they say, well, I'm not a salesperson, I'm like, great, people are going to trust you. You don't have to be a salesperson. I need to find out their concern to talk to them, to close them. And I have multiple burn partners to say this, well, I'm very intrigued in it, but I don't do sales. I'm like, hey, well then what do you do? I'm a nurse. I'm like, oh my gosh, do you realize you have instant credibility? People trust you automatically. I'm like, oh man, I never realized that. So these are some things that if you'll just step back and ask questions and ask them, hey, what are you deciding between? Then closing the party is going to be a lot easier, because then you're not doing a sales pitch, because I'm really looking for what's best for my friend at the party. I want her to see the best value, and I want her to understand that I'm not trying to just sell something. I want to help her. And if you go around, so again, I walk around to every person, ask them that question, and then usually that's how I can close them out as a brand partner. And I can create the urgency. I'm like, come on, don't overthink it. If it's something you want to do, you're going to have help doing it. When that package arrives, it's going to be like Christmas, okay, at your doorstep. And then I start telling them, like your skin, oh my gosh, your skin is going to feel wonderful. You're going to get excited about getting up in the morning and rinsing that mask off, because you're going to the texture of your skin is going to be soft. I start telling them things that they can't expect, okay? And they're like, oh, I'm going on vacation next month. I'm like, well, great. Use that firm twice a day and you are going to love it. Putting shorts on is going to be so much easier. And I get people so excited that they can actually see the products working and how they're going to feel wearing those shorts. And when they realize they don't have to be that salesperson. So I do put value on the kits, and I do I stress the value of the $1,000 package, because it truly is the better deal. That's the package I started with, and honestly, if there was a bigger one, I would have probably bought a bigger one, because I needed it, because I wanted all my friends and family to try it, and I wanted to have samples. So I hope some of these tips help. Again, I've been asked about how I close it, and that's what I do. I pass out the form. I talk to them, and again, I pass out pins with the form, because I'm asking for the sale. They're excited right then. And they're like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm like, great. When do you think you can get some friends together? They're like, yeah, my family will want to see this. And then you know what? I'm booking the party from that party while they're excited to the next party. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope some of this stuff helps. Thanks. Bye.